Hey guys, welcome to our YouTube channel. Today we are going to discuss one interesting topic in finite element analysis, that is numerical integrations. It is an important topic while solving isoparametric element. So also it is useful for solving some complex integration problems. So let us introduce myself. I am Shaktivel Murugan, Assistant Professor in the Department of Mechanical Engineering, Kamaraj College of Engineering and Technology, Virudhunagar. Come on, let us go through the topic directly. Numerical integration. It is a Gaussian quadrature also known as. So it is one of the interesting topic in mathematics. So it is one of the mathematical numerical integration methods, and also it is applicable for solving finite element analysis problems which uses natural coordinates. So for solving this problem, you have to refer this Gaussian quadrature table. This is the table I mentioned here. This table consists of n number of Gaussian points and its respective location points and also its weights. For solving this Gaussian quadrature problem, you have to remember two formulae. So first formula is for single integral problem. The formula is single integral of f of x dx is equal to summation of wi f of xi. For double integral problem, it is somewhat lengthy problem. It is double integration of f of x comma y dx dy is equal to w1 square f of x1 comma y1 plus w1 w2 f of x1 y2 plus w2 w1 f of x2 y1 plus w2 square f of x2 comma y2. Okay. Let us solve one example problem in an example problem from single integral. So just take on a basic example problem. Evaluate the following integral, that is single integral of x power 4 minus 3x plus 7 dx. Integration limit is minus 1 to plus 1. So the first step for solving this problem is to identify the Gaussian quadrature points. For this you need one thumb rule, that is 2n minus 1 is equal to higher order. So first you have to identify the higher order of the given equations. So in this equations, this 4 is assigned as the higher order because it is the highest order in the given equations. Therefore, in the thumb rule, you just affix it 2n minus 1 is equal to 4. From this, you have to identify the value of n. It is 2.5. You just rounded it to next integer, that is n equal to 3. So therefore, it is a 3-point Gaussian quadrature problem. So once if you identify the points, then you have to identify the location points under the respective weights. You just simply recall that Gaussian table. Directly refer n equal to 3 in the Gaussian table and note down the location points x1, x2, x3 and the respective weights w1, w2, w3. x1 point is noted from here, that is x1 is equal to 0, and x2 point from here, that is plus root of 3 by 5, and x3 point is minus root of 3 by 5, and weight is 8 by 9 from here, and w2 is 5 by 9 from this here, and w3 is also 5 by 9. Once you've identified all the location points and weights, then the next step is to find all the values of f of x. F of x is written from the given problem. You simply neglect the integration symbol alone and the remaining portion should be taken as f of x, that is x power 4 minus 3x plus 7. Since it is a 3-point Gaussian quadrature problem, you need to find out all the f of x values. First one is f of x1. You simply substitute the x1 in terms of f of x, then you will get x1 power 4 minus 3x1 plus 7. Simply apply this x1 values here and you will get the value of 7. Then f of x2. Simply substitute the x2 in f of x, then you will get x2 power 4 minus 3x2 plus 7. Substitute the value of x2 here, then you will get the answer of 5.03. Then f of x3 values, that is x3 power 4 minus 3x3 plus 7. Here you just apply the value of x3 and substitute here and you will get the value of 9.6837. Then the last step is to evaluate the final value using single integral formula. So just rewrite the question again, and once if you directly apply the single integral formula, that is summation of I equal to 1 to n wf of xi. Here I am elaborated w1 f of x1 plus w2 f of x2 plus w3 f of x3. And now I am going to apply all the values of w1 into f1 f of x1 plus w2 into f of x2 plus w3 into f of x3. Once if you solve this above equation, then you will get the final answer as 14.40. So this is the answer for this given integral. This is the procedure to solve Gaussian quadrature for single integral problem. Then we are going to see one example problem using double integral. So next the problem is evaluate the integral, that is double integral of 2x square plus 3xy plus 4y square dx dy. So it is the given problem. So as usual, the first step is to find the number of Gaussian quadrature points. So the thumb rule is written here, 2n minus 1 is equal to higher order. So higher order in the above equation is 2. So higher order is noted. So from this, the higher order is noted here and the n value is obtained as 1.5, rounded it to the next integer, that is 2. Therefore, the given problem is a 2-point quadrature problem. So the next step is to identify the Gaussian quadrature location point under the respective weights. once again I recall that Gaussian quadrature table. So here I am going to refer the Gaussian quadrature point 2. Therefore, since it is a double integral problem, you have to take both values of x and y. Therefore, here it is the location point x1. x1 is written as plus root of 1 by 3. The answer is 0.57. So again, x2 value is noted as minus root of 1 by 3. The answer is minus 0.57. Since the two values is also equal to both y1 and the x2 value is also equal to y2. So once you identify the location points, then you have to note the weights. For this problem, you have weights as 1. So both w1 w2 has the same weight 1. So the next step is to identify the f of x value. Since it is a double integral formula, f of x comma y is written as the given problem. Simply neglect the double integral. So you have four values of f of x, that is f of x1 comma y1, f of x1 comma y2, f of x2 comma y1, and f of x2 comma y2. Simply substitute all the values of x1 comma y1 in the respective f of x in the above equations. Simply substitute all these values and the values will be shown like this. So here you just simply substitute all the values of x1, x2, y1, y2 in the following equations, and then you will get the x1, y1 values 3 and f of x1, y2 value is 1, f of x2, y1 value is 1, and the f of x2, y2 value as 3. Then the last step is to identify the final result using double integral formula. I simply recall the double integral formula, that is w1 square f of x1 y1 plus w1 w2 into the f of x1 y2 plus w2 w1 f of x2 y1 plus w2 square f of x2 y2. So now I am going to substitute all the values of w1 w2 and all the f of x values in the above equations. Then it will be written as w1 square is 1 into 1 into f of x1 y1 is 3. So once if you substitute all these values, the final answer that you get for this double integral question is 8. So this is the result of the final answer. That's all. This is the procedure for solving Gaussian quadrature problem for double integral methods. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. So hope you have understand this Gaussian quadrature numerical integration problems well. Thank you all.